Welcome back, everyone. I hope everyone's been having a great October so far. My birthday was actually at the beginning of October, so I'm now 34. But, yep. And so most of this video is going to be Halloween decorating. There's a little bit of cleaning, well, not really cleaning, more just laundry at the beginning. But most of this video is me just decorating for Halloween. I know it's a little later than most YouTubers, but figured better late than never. And then at the very end, there's kind of a quick life update kind of video, so you don't have to stick around for that if you don't want to, but it's there if you want to see what's going on. And now we're going to get started.
Wide awake is the way that you left me, side by side in your car in the backseat. Wide awake is the way that you left me, oh. Now it's clear we are here back at your house, and I keep fading into the background. I'm wide awake, now you keep missing out for sure. Take down your walls and let me, ooh, ooh, ooh. Yeah, brick by brick, now let me, ooh, ooh, ooh. I wanna be right there by your side, I wanna be there, won't you be mine? Take down your walls and let me, yeah, brick by brick, now let me, in my bed 5 to 12, wish I could sleep. Dream about all the ways you could reach me, but now you keep missing out on me, that's for sure. Take down your walls and let me, ooh, ooh, ooh. Yeah, brick by brick, now let me, ooh, ooh, ooh. I wanna be right there by your side, I wanna be there, won't you be mine? Take down your walls and let me, yeah, brick by brick, now let me, won't you be mine? Won't you be mine? Won't you be mine? Wide awake is the way that you I wanna be by your side.
I get so caught up in the middle, thinking of drowning in those blue eyes. I'm losing sight 'cause I am falling, I'm so deep down.
I think that's the first time that I've done laundry and not had any lost socks or like not matching pair. So, yay.
Deep down. And it's not a lie that I die. I can't hide what this is. Yeah, I keep drowning in those blue eyes, and you can tell me all of your lies. I will put out all of the fire if it gets too dark.
Well, I got my Halloween bins up. Well, Halloween and a little bit of fall. I do have more fall stuff downstairs, but because it's pretty close to Halloween, it's October 5th now. I don't know when I'm going to get this actually posted, but I figure I should do the Halloween stuff and then might switch it out for fall before I go into Christmas. But yeah, and then I lit a candle. I like this. It's white magnolia and apple, and it's kind of like a, I feel like it's a fall scent. It smells good. So yeah, I'm gonna try to actually rush to get some of this done because it's 12:30 already, and I want to have this done before the kids get home from school, and I also want to make a run to Costco. So yeah.
I'll be your light. Ooh, be your light. I'll be your light. If it gets too dark, I'll be your light.
I'm debating on if I'm gonna leave it like that. Oh, I can't even see the other one. Ball. I'm gonna leave it like that, or like put some, maybe these pillows over there, and then put these pillows over on the chairs, or I don't know.
Be your light. I'll be your light.
That one would be a little too big for that chair. I think I might just keep that one there because I don't think I have a replacement pillow for that. Kind of have one fall pillow. It's so like mangled now because I've been sleeping on it. It says hello fall, and then it's the Cincinnati Bengals. I think I might just take these two away and then put that one there, and this one over here. I got this one from Target last year, and it says witches wanted and then trick or treat. But yeah, most of this stuff except for that pillow I got last year. Now I just gotta figure out where I'm gonna store all these pillows until after, yeah, probably after Christmas is when those will go back up. Except for that one. That one's like an Eastery one. Okay. Now the outside stuff.
Yeah, I can carry all that you've got. Two heavy hearts is not a lot. I will put out all of the fire. We stumble and fall.
All that, I'm kind of just gonna lean against the house until John comes home to see if he can get it into the ground, because the ground's hard, and then we have this like weed prevention sheet that's like showing right there, and so because that's kind of like flimsy too, I can't push it hard enough to get it to go through the ground without bending it. So hope that makes sense. But yeah, and then a little welcome pumpkin over here. Oh, I gotta take this in. The mat below it, this one, is so dirty, but I don't know how to. I mean, I probably could just throw it in the wash, but yeah. I like how that looks. It's cute. And then my poor little dying tree. I've watered them, I swear. That one looks fine, but then I don't know if this one's just getting too much sun or something. I don't know. But yeah. Oh, I just realized John's probably like getting notification after notification because I'm standing on the porch. And the little camera's going off. Oh, I almost forgot. I want to change out this. There, and put up mine with skeleton. And I said that really weird. I meant to say skeleton. That. Hey. He's so cute. Okay, I'll deal with that later. And this one, oh, it's so bad that it's getting so dirty right there, because like there's like a part hanging over the roof that covers up until there. So all this is exposed to like all the weather, and that's only gets some of the weather. So, yeah. But oh well, I still like it. There. Oh, you can't see because my shadow is so bright. Fall is my favorite color. And I don't know if I ever showed on here, but I planted the fake flowers. I can't remember if I showed that or not. I'm starting to think I should have done just more of like the same ones instead of a bunch of different ones. Because I don't know if I like how that looks, but for now it's good enough. It's actually surprisingly hot outside, given that it's October in Ohio. We had some cool weather for a while. Now it's getting back up. Although I think where the temperature is supposed to go down again, so. But yeah, now I just gotta figure out where I'm putting all this stuff. Well, that's like for food, so that's, but yeah, and some of that's costumes. This bag's actually like ripped, so it doesn't vacuum seal anymore, but I figured it'll still work to just store the pillows anyway. Avalanche.
And it's not a lie that I die. I can't hide what this is. Yeah, I keep drowning in those blue eyes, and you can tell me all of your lies. I will put out all of the fire if it gets too dark. I'll be your light. Be your light. I'll be your light. If it gets too dark, I'll be your light. Be your light. I'll be your light. If it gets too dark, I am running for you. I am running for you. I am running for you. If it gets too dark, I'll be your light. Be your light.
I'm not quite sure where to begin. I gotta put these back in here because that not really decoration.
I'll be your light. If it gets too dark.
Oh, and then I also got these little pumpkins from Target. I'm debating on if I'm gonna have the kids paint them or just kind of use them as is. Kind of like the wooden look, but that's probably more so for fall. And I also found like spider web stuff in the Target dollar spot. So I'll find some place to put that too. Before I had this guy over here, but now I actually have a live plant instead of a fake one. So I don't want to put that in the basement because I'm afraid it's going to die. And I mean, I guess I could put him there instead, but kind of like how I had that, especially because I love this marshmallow fireside candle. It smells so good. So, yeah. Yeah, I'll put him here. He's like creepy and hiding. I don't know. Oh, I almost forgot. I got this guy this year too from TJ Maxx, I think, and he's got a little spider. Nope, I'm not even showing you. Okay, I am gonna take this stuff down. I think I'm gonna put these three up there. Yeah, I'm gonna add more stuff to that. Oh, I might put like the spider web on the, like spread the spider web out onto that. Maybe, oh, I gotta take some of this stuff down too. It's too springy. Although I don't have anything to really replace this with. I'll at least take that, and then maybe some of that stuff. Take both of these instead of leaving the vase and just taking out the flowers. Just take it all.
I bet you'll come around, but don't get me wrong. Do what you gotta do. Do what you gotta do. I feel it in my bones like you.
I think I'm gonna put this in the bathroom. I feel like I usually do that. It's filled with bath salts, which I don't actually use, but I just like the fact that it's a skull. Oh, actually, I have that stuff there now. Done. Oh, and then I have the cute little Halloween Nomi.
Baby, you coming through. Do what you gotta do. Take it to the big scene. Take it all. Go for hope and glory. Go, go long. Baby, for love. Go all for love. We're going for love. For beating hearts off the charts. Love. Go all for love. We're going for love. Baby, going for love. Baby, for love.
That's too small. What do you think, Nixie? You disagree? Or you just don't care? I think you just don't care.
Bet you'll get it right, but don't get me wrong. Say what you gotta say. Say what you gotta say. Go like a satellite, just go like a star now. Say what you gotta say. Say what you gotta say. Take it to the big scene, take it all. Go for hope and glory. Go, go long. Baby, for love, go all for love. We're going for love. For beating hearts off the charts. Love, go all for love. We're going for love. Baby, going for love. Baby, for love.
Okay, well in here, very lame attempt at doing the spiderweb stuff. This I did first, and then that I just got so tired of it. I'll probably fix it again a little bit later, but yeah, I didn't realize just how much of a pain in the butt this stuff is. It's not sticky, but at the same time it kind of feels like it is, like actual spider webs. But yeah, that was just annoying. Yeah, so that's what I did there. And then the little pumpkin and that stuff. Pillows. And Ziggy. All that stuff I gotta bring to the basement still. Yeah, I didn't end up doing anything over here. Oh, I probably could, but I just didn't really like how anything looked, and I was in a hurry, which isn't good for decorating. But yeah, my little skeletons, and that I'm still not happy with, but for now I'm just gonna leave it like that. Oh, and then this is more fall, but I got this year too. I thought that was cute. I got that at TJ Maxx or Marshall's, I forget which one. And the lighting is not cooperating. There. Oh, and this I got last year, I think, or the year before. But it's just a little Halloween towel. Now I gotta get to Costco. It's already later than I wanted it to be. Okay, so random life update while I finish getting ready. So I took my car in to get the serpentine belt replaced and to work on the AC about 2 weeks ago because the AC randomly stopped working. Luckily, I probably should have waited on that anyway, but anyhow, because it's not hot anymore. I almost said cold. It's getting colder. It's not hot anymore, but anywho, so I took it into Midas for them to fix that, and then they had it for a few days, finally fixed it, got it back, was driving it to work, and the whole engine went up in smoke. So I pulled off on the side of the road, got a tow truck and all that. They towed it back to Midas, and then Midas told me that it was power steering fluid that they thought was what was leaking, but they couldn't find out where the leak had started. And so they cleaned it up, and they said that they replaced one of the tubes, one of the power steering fluid tubes. So we got it back again several days later. And then I drove the kids to school because it was, I think it was like Tuesday night that I got it back, or a Tuesday night that I got it back. And then Wednesday I drove the kids to school, but luckily their school is less than a mile from our house, so it's not like I was driving it I just drove them there, back, and then picked them up. And it still smelled kind of smoky. But John was saying that there's no way they could have cleaned off all the liquid, like it probably got in some random places. So it's probably just burning off that. I was like, okay, that makes sense. And then I drive to work, or go to drive to work on Thursday, and then the check engine light goes on, which it went on before it went all up in smoke the last time too. And I was like, please, just don't do anything. And then like I stopped at a stoplight and it started smoking again. Not as bad, but it was still smoking. So I was like, oh, great. So then I pull over and I call Midas, and I'm like, I don't know what to do. Like, should I call a tow truck, or is it okay to just drive it back to them? Because I wasn't that far away. I wasn't as far as the last time. And they're like, no, it should be fine to drive it back to us. And then so I call my work and tell them I'm going to be late and all that. And then or no, I told them I couldn't come in because, yeah, anyhow. And then so I get in the car and I go to start it. It doesn't start. I'm like, really? So then I call John and I call a tow truck. John gets there and then he tries and tries and eventually gets it started. So, and he said that the engine was flooded. So I'm like, okay, great. And then we still wait for the tow truck to get there, and like the guy comes and he looks at the engine. He's like, well, I don't see anything majorly wrong with it, so you should be able to drive it back. And so I start driving and John's following me, and then I get to a stoplight and it stalls. So then I jump out, John jumps in, gets it started again, and then I finally make it to Midas, and then it stalled again in the parking lot. But I'm like, it's fine, we're in the parking lot. And then the guy who, the tow truck guy, he looked and he said that he saw like engine oil that was pooling up, so that could have been a cause of the smoke and that. And so I like back and forth with Midas for days, and they're like, okay, well, it's now we think it's oil that's leaking, but we can't find out where the leak's coming from. And then they're like, well, we have to take the whole engine apart. So I'm like, okay, you know what, fine. So they take the whole engine apart and they're like, it's the intake manifold. I'm like, okay. So then they order a new one, and the part that came, at least what they said, the part that came was the right part, but for a different car or something like that, so they couldn't use it. I'm like, okay, fine. So then then they basically not calling me, I have to call them. And I'm like, do you have an update for me? No, we're still working on it. Do you have an update? No, we're still working on it. And then like finally I call this past Thursday, it's Saturday right now. So I call this past Thursday, and then they put me on hold, and then they hang up on me. I'm like, are you freaking kidding me? So then I have John call, so it shows up a different number. And then of course they answer right away for him. And he's like, okay, well, what's going on with this car? And then they tell him that the engine's fried and that it's basically a new engine or a new car. And that car is old already, so I was like, all right, now I gotta buy a new car. So then I'm like talking to my dad, and he's saying that I should like file a claim with Midas and like threaten to sue him, because when I brought the car in, it was running. Now it's a piece of junk. And so, yeah, and I'm like trying to figure out if that's even possible, because I can't prove anything that they did anything. And yeah, I'm just, it's been a mess. And so now today's Saturday, and me and John are going to look at cars today. So yeah, I mean, like, it's always nice to like having like everybody like who has an older car, I feel like wants a new car, but you don't want to like, so because John was like, well, you didn't want that car anyway. I'm like, yeah, but now I gotta deal with all the crap that goes along with searching for a new car and test driving cars and the payments and all that. So yeah, now it's just trying to stay calm. But yeah, so there's that. And then and I actually called the tow truck guy again, and I was like, because he said that there didn't seem to be anything seriously wrong with it, and so I was kind of seeing if I could get his opinion on it, and he basically said to just take it to another mechanic and see what they say. But then both my dad and John were like, well, if the car is shot anyway, that's kind of pointless. So yeah, there's that.
And of course now is like when I was like, oh, we can start planning for our wedding. Yeah, maybe not. Because I was kind of putting it off for a while. I was like, oh, I mean, it's not a big rush. And now I was like, oh, maybe I should try to start planning. And yeah, no.